Yeah. Yeah, we are back. We are back. And you know we never lack. This is the No Box Sports Podcast, Season 3, Episode number 12. And this podcast is brought to you by No Box Entertainment. And in case you didn't know, I'm one of your hosts, Uncle Dud.
And I'm the original CP3.
That's the original CP3, and you better not ever forget it. And oh man, we dealing with some things right now. I'm kind of trying to forget, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to forget. I'm looking at your t-shirt right now, and I'm trying to remember that.
You still a chance. Don't forget that. You still a chance.
But as it stands right now, the Eagles are down.
It's okay.
The Bears, they took us down. They extended the Birds' losing streak to 2 games. Man, I thought we figured it out. What's going on?
I mean, honestly, I thought we did too, man. But you know what? Even as you said that, I forgot about the fact that we kind of where we thought we was going to be at this point. We just lost games to the wrong teams.
Yeah, it's weird because we definitely picked these games a little different than they happening. But as far as the win-loss record, none of us had the Eagles losing 3 games. None of us had the Eagles just losing 4 games, if you want to be honest.
Right.
So they got 5 games left. Yep. But let's get into the most recent game, Eagles versus Bears, man. In case y'all didn't know, the last time we seen y'all, it was Cowboys week.
Yep.
We actually lost to the Cowboys. We lost to them. We went up 21-0. That was an epic collapse. 21-0. We didn't score another point the whole game. But you know what? The offense looked terrible after the first quarter. That game happened. We said, you know what? We're going to count it off as a division game. We usually lose 1 game to Dallas. We usually split no matter who's the better team, and it's usually us. We usually split with them. So we tried not to read too much into that, man. But came Black Friday, man, the Bears made it real black for us, man, because they made that win streak actually turn it. That losing streak, actually, they made it a streak because they put another L on our head back to back.
Right.
We couldn't correct it. We couldn't get it right, man. In case y'all didn't know, there we are. 24-15. That was Black Friday. That was the day after Thanksgiving.
I know I said I was going to be, I'm Captain Optimistic or whatever, right? But and I know I just said that our record was about what we thought. But the issue was how we lost that game to the Bears. Not even just the score. The score 24-15, that's not great to lose to the Bears like that. But it's how we lost. They pretty much ran all over us.
Yeah, that run game.
Like both running backs, I think, had 100 yards, didn't they?
Swift and they got a running back I can't pronounce, but it was bad, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. You talking about it?
Yeah.
Kyle Monangai, 130 yards, 22 carries. Mind you, that's one running back. They literally hit us with a double-headed running back attack that game, man.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get into it, man. You mentioned the rushing. Let's see what's going on. Look at this. This is crazy. This is crazy, dog. They both rushed for over 120 on us. Both had a touchdown. Both had damn near 40 carries between them two, man.
Right. Well, hold on. So Saquon must have did something close to that, right? Like Saquon must have did something close to that, right?
You know he did. This is what we got for. Oh, man. You see the difference?
That's crazy.
And don't look at that score and feel like we was down the whole game, so we had to throw. No, we didn't. We just really ran the ball 13 times. And not only do you see just 13 here, you see just 4 here. They did a design run with AJ. They did a design run with Jalen Hurts that did pretty good, but they don't run the ball with Hurts no more. And the most disappointing thing about this stat line is I don't see Tank Bigsby.
Yo, I literally was going to say that. Yes, exactly.
Makes no sense, man.
No sense.
They had just dropped the graphic that said he literally has the best yard per carry on some pro football stat type of stuff the week before. People start calling for Bigsby because Saquon don't look as hungry out there. And I'm not pushing the Saquon narrative, but to really come through this week, see Bigsby be effective versus Dallas, see them stats drop, hear the fan base calling for Bigsby, and you don't run him at all? What are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. And honestly, I don't agree with the fact that Saquon is not hungry or whatever. I don't think we have the offensive line that possibly the Bears have. Like maybe the Bears have a better offensive line with the run than we do, because our offensive line just seems to not be able to make holes. And the fact that Tank Bigsby gets some of the yards that he's gotten, to me, opens like, why would you not try to give him the ball more? Because he's making lemonade out of lemons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Saquon don't get me wrong, Saquon's great, but honestly, I told you from the jump, I don't want him to do too much. You know what I mean? 13 carries, that's fine.
Carries, bro.
But Tank should have had some carries. 13 carries for Saquon is fine.
You think 13 carries is fine?
For just Saquon. But Tank should have had 13 carries as well, is my point. You understand what I'm saying? That's the part I have an issue with. I don't want Saquon running too much because, again, I need him for playoff time.
Bro, it's not going to be no playoff time. We keep playing around. And I agree with you 100% with Tank Bigsby. I think we on the same page there. But yeah. I'm never going to agree Saquon only need 13 carries. I mean, let me go over here again. Look at the Bears, bro. You telling me Saquon shouldn't have more carries than either one of their backs? I'm not feeling that. We gotta put some type of rushing attack down. And that's been my complaint consistently all season, even before we figured out we couldn't run the ball as good as we did last year. This was early on, they wasn't running the ball.
Right.
I don't understand what's going on.
So you telling me not to prolong this too much longer, but you telling me that if the Bears had the same kind of lack of success that we had running the ball, you think they still would have had that many carries? They had a lot of success running that ball.
They had a lot of success. And that was a lot of success. I can't understate that. When something's working, you're supposed to keep doing it over and over again. That's simple football until the other team stop it. They don't have nothing to do with the quality of offensive coordinator or anything like that.
Right.
They had 40 rushes, bro. When the last time you seen an NFL team go into a game and say we're going to run the ball 40 times? What they see on tape?
I can't remember that.
That was embarrassing performance by the defense, but the offense, man, I don't know what's going on. It's looking nasty. It's 15 points there. It's 21 points versus Dallas in the first quarter. It's the week before that is 16. The week before that is 10. We're not looking good as an offense, man. We're not.
Disagree with that, bro.
We're not. When you look at these offensive numbers, man, let's just go to team stats. Now 230 yards, 300 total yards. In the NFL today, that's like pee-wee, man. That's pee-wee. But, it is what it is.
Right.
The Bears took us down, and the offense looking terrible, so we expected to hear some things this coming week coming out of the Eagles camp. You for sure got to change something, but Sirianni said no changes. No changes at all. Is that a mistake, man?
I mean, what change would you do, though? Like, I don't know, like, what change? I don't know what change you would do. I don't think Sirianni's a good play caller. Like, I don't know if play calling is the total issue as much as I don't know if we can protect like we used to. We had a lot of injuries on the offensive line, man. I don't think we have the same offensive line that we used to have. And I think that's what's the key. I think that's really the key to why the offense is not as good as it's been.
That's one of the major keys, man. That's one of the major keys. And if you want to just really put the spotlight on the offensive line, we can. Lane Johnson is out right now with some type of leg injury, and he's going to miss a few weeks. Steen missed a few games, and Steen has replaced Beckham. Beckham was a mauler last year. He had his best season ever as a pro, one of the top 5 guards according to Pro Football Focus. And he was just dominant when it came to the run game. Steen isn't that. Steen is a get in your way, do a solid type of job blocker. He's not going to overwhelm or take out 2 people on one play. Them second level runs ain't looking the same. Jurgens, he's been hurt a few games. He's not healthy. He hasn't played well this year. So that's a drop off. And if you want to keep going down the line, Dickerson been hurt damn near all year. It was a point in the time where we were saying he shouldn't even be on the floor, the field.
Yeah.
And then Malala, his play has dropped off considerably this year. So
but is that just because he's trying to carry the load based on the fact of the ineptitude of the other guys? You know what I'm saying? Like
it could be. And there's things that go into you getting your assignment done and trying to help the overall assignment that the most people don't look at. So it could be whatever it is, the O-line's a mess. So that is a major reason why the offense looks like it looks this year. It's not talked about enough.
Right.
But you said there's no changes that can be made. You telling me nothing they can do? That means if you saying there's no changes that can be made, nothing's going to change.
Well, I mean,
looking like this.
No. I think again. Well, that's a fair point. If the offensive line is the change that needs to happen, and we can't change that offensive line, I don't know if Kevin Patullo is necessarily, if he needs to be demoted, if that's the what we're talking. I don't know if that's the change that needs to happen.
I never said nothing about Kevin Patullo. I wanted to be known. I never said his name yet. I know that's the hot topic.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, our wide receivers are still good. Our running backs, we need to get. I'll say this. Okay, here's a change. Give Tank the ball more. There's a change.
He said,
give Tank the ball more.
Here we are, 13 weeks in to the 2025 NFL season. We defending our title. We on the down slot. We lost 2 straight. We looking like we could be treating any type of way on the field. And the change, the original CP3 is saying need to be made right now is give Tank Bigsby the ball.
I mean, listen, if you look at the history of the NFL, and I'm not going to go down with a bunch of, but I know there's been teams that, some of those Super Bowl MVPs were guys that weren't necessarily a starter. They just used them at the right time. So my point in saying is, like, sometimes, okay, maybe Saquon can't be the hero this year. He was the hero last year. He ain't got to be the hero in this story. It could be a different hero. Why can't it be Tank? Why can't Tank be the hero?
I mean, I'm not even saying that I wouldn't want that to happen. But I'm saying, like, that can't be the end all be all. I mean, but if hypothetically, if you give him the ball, the run game start going, people will come down out the box. It'll be more one-on-one coverages. Maybe protection get better. Maybe Jalen start playing better. But to me, that's one of the things that you can do, but it's one of the many things you have to do. And Sirianni just coming out here and saying no changes are going to be made. I don't know. There's something to be said about your head coach being stoic, your head coach being the picture of stability, not really just going anyway with the win. And I guess this is an example of it. There's no changes being made. We're going to do what we're going to do. We're going to do what we always have been done. But I think it's something to be said about having a post on the team, a post on the energy of how things is going. And this team needs changes. And Hold on. At
the beginning of the season, did you think this team was the best or one of the best in the NFL? Did you think that?
Just based on personnel alone, we felt like it was going to be one of the teams that was the best all year.
Okay, so if you felt like they were one of the best, then it's like, what changes are we? Because maybe I just need you to tell me what kind of change we're talking about. And I apologize because you were maybe about to get to that or whatever. I just don't. I need to know because I feel like if this team was the best team in the NFL and you're changing it, then in essence, you're kind of.
I think Sirianni needs to be involved in the play calling. It's listen. We done seen this twice, man. We done seen this twice. One thing I don't have patience for as an Eagles fan who's seen us when we was corny, build up and never get over the hump and then get over the hump. I know the temperament of this city. One thing we're not going to do is sit around and continue to watch the same person make the same mistakes in the same situations over and over again. We don't have much patience for that. Sirianni did this in 2023. He did it. Just sat there, no changes. Watch a terrible game plan. Watch teams execute us. These teams in the film room, they're licking their chops when they play us, bro. And now at this point, it might be defensively at this point. Something has to change. Otherwise, nothing's going to change. You can't sit at the podium and say that. And it's too much stuff that needs to be changed in order for me to get into it. But I think one of the biggest reasons we don't look ourselves right now is the quarterback. Is Jalen's play hurting the Eagles? That's a question. There's a lot of people turning the light on Jalen Hurts right now, and we're not jumping on that bandwagon. And I came on the platform publicly and said Jalen is going to get more grace from me publicly this year because of his performance last year in the Super Bowl. But what have you done for me lately? You get all the glory. You have to get all the criticism too. And I got to call a spade, man. This past game versus the Bears, it's a number of plays he didn't make, and it's a number of bad plays he did make that contribute to the loss. And right. I'm not seeing him push the Eagles in a positive direction right now. You're looking like part of the problem, and it's looking consistent now. So, what's going on with Hurts' play, man?
Honestly, I still think I think we're nitpicking on some of the plays because he did make some good plays. He did. For example, we asked him to throw 50-50 balls to AJ, give him a chance to make a play. What'd he do? The first touchdown, I believe, was an AJ Brown, throw it up to AJ Brown, and he went to grab the ball, ran it in for a score. We asked him to do that. He did it. The Bull he threw for 200 yards passing. He did throw 30-something times. He didn't do just this whole, like, I'm going to just throw 19 passes. And, he threw – they let him throw the ball. He had 2 touchdowns. 1 interception, yes, but he had 2 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. I still feel like it's the offensive line. I feel like a lot of times part of it is, not having the best protection. And so, that play that with Devontae, it's like not having the best protection makes you rush a little bit. And, instead of thinking things through, you got to be a little faster with it, man. Come on. I feel the offensive line is really the key, man, more than Jalen. I really do.
See,
with running and passing, I do.
I'm not like putting blame solely on Jalen, but I'm saying there's things we've seen from Jalen Hurts this year that's just it's not good, man.
True.
You're not comfortable back there in the pocket, and you can say, "Oh, it's the offensive line." Your offensive line is what it is at a certain point. You can't keep saying is this when you have a clean pocket, standing there and deliver the ball. When you don't, make a play. We're not going to keep making excuses for your play. When you're missing easy targets, you overthrowing easy targets, and we look around you, you had a clean pocket. You scrambling all the way until you run out the sideline.
Yeah.
North-south. You forgot? North-south. We can show you your old highlights, bro. You ain't get here dissecting defenses.
See, that part's the tough part because that part you just mentioned. Because I do understand the thought that I'm not trying to take as many hits as I used to take. So I'm not going to do a lot of north-south like I used to because I'm not trying to take as many hits because I want to preserve my body because availability.
What are you preserving your body for?
Availability is what keeps you
the best
in this
ability.
League. That's what they say, right? The best ability is availability, right? That's what keeps you in the league. And at the end of the day, he loves playing football. He's trying to make sure he plays for a long time, correct? So it's like he's gotta figure out how to do that. And part of that is not taking unnecessary hits. That boy in New York, he keep doing what he's doing. He ain't gonna be playing as long as Jalen.
He's a rookie, bro. I'm
just saying, but he's got to learn.
I'm not doing it.
My point is that Jalen is trying to figure out the balance of, okay, I need to make some plays. And you're right. He needs to run more. I just don't know how much more we need him to run in regards to the answer. I still feel like it's the offensive line, but yes, he could scramble. He could, like you said, scramble a little more north and south, but he's also trying to make plays to he's throwing east and west to give his wide receivers a chance to get open so he could throw a play to them. I can't get mad at that.
My thing is this: that goes into the offensive coordinator designing of the routes. A part of it goes into Jalen Hurts' hands.
Okay.
Every game after the game, we seeing 5, 6, 7 plays where he just not seeing what you should clearly see, what everybody's would see just watching the game as casual fans. Why is that? Okay. You're on the football field. Why? I mean, we're gonna keep acting like this stuff is not happening, and then you turned over the ball twice, 1 interception, 1 fumble. The fumble, you let him rip it out your hand on the tush push. That's the number one thing you got to guard against on the tush push is fumbling.
Wait, we just gonna act like the other football players ain't good too, right? We just gonna say he let him.
Bro, see this
he let him.
Stop with the excuses, bro.
Okay.
They always trying to tear the ball out your hand on the tush push. That's the major danger. Okay. How can you let that happen? This is what I'm saying. When when you're not playing well, you're not playing well.
That wasn't play deflator. You're right about that. That wasn't
play deflator. We give him props when he don't turn the ball over.
Yeah, you're right.
That's not happening. You had 2 turnovers. Yeah, we give you props for the AJ touchdowns, but guess what? We've been telling you do that for all season. That's something you can do every game. Throw an okay ball to AJ and he make you look good. That's a cheat code that you don't use. I'm talking about no. I'm talking about the routine plays. The simple slant to Devontae. The simple throw over the top, the Dallas.
I'm trying to low-key shade our quarterback?
Routine play. No, I'm not. I'm just tired of seeing certain things. I'm tired of seeing certain things, bro. It's annoying me.
Okay.
It's annoying me because you could be a live wire that can make a play when it count, or somebody that consistently miss the routine, easy, simple quarterback plays that makes the offense go. Yeah. And that's what I'm seeing from Hurts this year. You're not being a multiplier. You're not being an amplifier of the offense. You're just being a guy that's in the middle of a bunch of weird stuff going on and you have no effect to it. I want to see, can you move the needle as a superstar quarterback? We argue with you with these elite guys. This is the time where you make them plays as separators. We shouldn't be losing to the Bears on Black Friday. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. It's a lot of changes that need to be made. I don't want to act like Jalen is the biggest one.
He's definitely not.
He's one of the biggest ones, but you need to play better, bro. I've been giving you a pass all year. I'm not trying to be too critical, but it needs to be corrected, man.
Okay ball to H. A little low-key shade, but okay.
That's what I'm saying. When you say 50-50 ball, that's an okay ball. Quarterback not supposed to throw 50-50 balls. That's not a percentage pass that you throw. But when you're throwing the AJ, you know it just got to be over there. That's why we say just throw it to him. All this he not open shit is what are you talking about?
Right.
We see when you had, that's the only success we had the last 2 weeks.
Right.
Is throwing okay balls to AJ. That's the only success.
He's definitely got to improve his play. You're right. He's definitely got to improve his play.
But the thing is, you can do that to AJ even when the offense is looking good. That's a weapon we have all the time. Mm-hmm. Now you're using it, nothing else working. Come on, man. We got to just get consistent. That's the offensive coordinator. That's the O-line. That's AJ and Devontae with communication. And that's Jalen. Got to do some things different, man. But that's the offense, man. We can talk about the offense all episode, really, but we got to talk about the defense, man. We got some major news coming out of the Philadelphia Eagles nation this past week, man. Unfortunately, our guy, Jalen Carter, he will be missing this upcoming week. He will be missing this upcoming week. I believe he has an injury. I think he considered, what they say he was considered week to week?
Week to week, correct.
Week to week, man. Actually, let's not talk about it. Let's just see it. Out Monday night, undergoing a procedure on both of his shoulders. And now he's going to treatment week to week. He's trying to be 100% for the playoff run. So there we go.
I respect that.
One of the most important parts of our defense. Some will say the most important part of our defense will not be here, will not be playing come Monday night. My question to you, man, is this defense good enough to carry us? Let's say Jalen got to miss 3-4 weeks.
Are you saying? Are you asking? Can the defense say, "Lean on me when you're not strong"? Is that what you're saying? I don't know, man.
Can they be our friend? Can they help us carry?
I don't know.
On?
Exactly.
It won't be long. Hope it's not long. Jalen Carter, get back. I hope your absence is not long.
I do. I agree. I don't. That's a good question. I mean, we did beat the Cowboys without him. Didn't we play? Wait, did he play in the Chiefs game? I can't remember if he played in the Chiefs. I think he
came back. He came back versus the Chiefs.
But I know, like we did have to play without. We did have to play without him for
one or two games. He missed the Giants game as well.
Okay, and so it's like I think for one game. I think if we got to do one game, yes. So against the Chargers, it's going to be tough. Jordan Davis is going to have to play awesome. And Ojomo, I think, is nothing. They're going to have to play awesome, but it's like for one game, yeah. But in regards to for these next, what you said, 4 or 5 games left?
Yeah.
I don't know how confident I am defensively that they can do this without him. Get this number 1 seed without him. Even get the number 2 seed without him. I don't know. Honestly,
we're not good enough. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. We're not good enough to survive without Jalen Carter. I'm tired of playing about this Eagles team, bro. We done did the tiptoeing for how many weeks? It's real right now. We getting ran on. We got ran on 40 times Friday, bro.
Yeah.
That's somebody looking us in the eye and saying they not it. They're going to break. They can't stop us coming downhill. And I don't want to make that seem like our defense is soft because you have to understand what a Ben Johnson run scheme is. It's ridiculous. You seen Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery going off in Detroit crazy for the last 2 years, both of them.
Right.
That's what he does. He schemes up. I mean, he's not their coordinator anymore. He schemes up crazy run plays. He pulls people from places they shouldn't be. He breaks conventional rules. He gets momentum going against a defense weak side. I don't want to overblow what Chicago did to us and make it seem like everybody can treat us like that because they can't and they haven't. But part of the reason they haven't been able to is because of that guy right there, top spitter. You put him in the middle of a defense, it changes everything. You take him away, Jordan, he don't get double team no more. Maybe Jordan Davis get that double team now. He having an okay season.
Right.
Who knows if that other player that fill in for him can match anywhere near close to what he do. It might be harder on our ends now. They might get to our linebackers more. So
I think they'll do. I think they might try to do more blitzing to make up for his loss. I would think. You know what I mean?
He's a very good player, even though he's been having a turned down season. It's just he fight double teams damn near every play.
Yeah,
and he has a major effect on the game. So no, our defense is not good enough to get carried without Jalen Carter. It's a couple players that if you mention their name, I'm going to say no. And Jalen Carter is one of them. We don't have another Jalen Carter. It's not our linebacker situation where you can put another one in.
Oh, that's true. No, that part's true. But my thing is, we got to, Jalen Carter is the wound. We got to figure out how to bandage it. I believe that Vic Fangio can figure out how to bandage for, at least a week or two.
He can cover it for a week or two. Yeah.
Hopefully
Justin Herbert doesn't play. And we're going to get into that our next game versus the Chargers. But we know he's missing at least Monday night. But we'll get into it. I think you're right. Vic Fangio can piece it together. This ain't a doom and gloom show, but this is a keep it real show.
Yes.
I think we can survive a game or two without them. But over the course of a long season, mixed with the other elements, no. Unless the offense step up what they doing in the major Major way.
But this is my problem. This is my question to you. So would you rather him have played through the injuries and played the whole season and missed the playoffs? Or would you rather him rest up? Okay.
No, I agree with what they're doing.
Okay.
It's just we just answering the question with the reality.
Okay.
And in case y'all didn't know, this is the No Box Sports Podcast, Season 3, Episode number 12. And I am one of your hosts, Uncle Dodd.
And I'm the original CP3.
The original CP3, and you better not ever forget it. We do got 3 seasons of this podcast, man. So go back and watch us. We've been doing this way, way back. I think our first season actually was 2023. We was covering that Eagles team. And we was there and we was live during that whole season. And that didn't end well. That didn't end well. And lately it's been feeling like we going back to the future. People think this is 2023 vibes, man. Are we literally back there again?
No, I'm not doing that. Nope. Optimistic.
I'm testing him out, y'all.
Call me optimistic. We're not doing this.
Original CP3. We not 2023. Why though? Don't just say we not and not give a reason. Give the people
because I believe in manifestation. I'm manifesting. Or manifesting.
Okay.
Not going to do that.
Manifestation era. Like the stage.
The second is that honestly, I feel like we are in some ways a better cohesive unit. Yes, we've had some issues with AJ and Jalen and stuff like that, but I feel like this unit is in some ways more cohesive than that unit was. I don't believe that they're in worse shape than they were in that year, 2023. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like in some ways we got a better defense. I mean, again, Jalen Carter being out, that's tough. I feel like in some ways, I think we had a better defense than we did then. So I don't think we're as bad as we were that year. I have to check the stats, but I don't think we're as bad as we were that year.
We'll make our defense better.
Eye test. I just don't. Nah, man. I don't see the collapse.
Our cornerbacks back then was Bradbury and Slay.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Brad. Yeah, that's your boy Bradbury. Yeah.
Shout out to Bradbury, man.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about Bradbury. But you said no, this ain't 2023.
No,
it ain't. We better cohesiveness, and you said our defense is better.
Yeah. The only issue is we had a better offensive line, I think, than we do now.
So that's a negative point. So what are we doing? We going back to 2023, or we still 2025?
That's my only concern. No, we're not. No, we are. This is going to be different. We're going to figure it out. I believe in my coaches. They're going to figure it out.
Well, I'm going to say I can't answer the question yet. I can't. There's not enough information to answer the question. We could very well be. I'm going to say that. We could very well be, but this game versus the Chargers is going to tell me what I need to see. And I'm going to be fair. I said the game versus the Bears was going to tell me what I needed to see. Whether we lose 2 straight after losing the Dallas, or can we rebound and beat a team we're supposed to beat at home and not beat ourselves? We didn't. We lost. So it's either what I'm going to do, get off the bus now and let y'all keep going. No, I'm staying on. But I'm saying if we lose to the Chargers and it's 3 straight with a possible Justin Herbert not playing, yes, we going back to 2023. You might as well go ahead and start writing it on your paper now when you date your papers, when you sign things. So I got to see this. I'm not ready to – this team ain't show me enough character. It ain't show me enough fortitude. It ain't show me enough consistency to say we not in 2023. Yes, the teams was different, but our offense looks shoddy.
So we need to put you a graphic. We need to put a graphic of you sitting on the fence behind me. That's what we need to put right now because that's what you're doing.
I'll sit on the fence. I'm going to swing my legs off the fence too. It don't matter. And I'll stay right there instead of jumping down in this shit with this team that don't even want to win. We about to see do y'all want to win or not. It's about to be obvious to us. That's one thing we could spot in Philadelphia a mile away as a fraud. And we're about to see what this team is. And we're about to see, is it 2023? We about to see. I can't tell yet. AJ, you still want to be here? Jalen, can you make
No.
things work when things ain't right around you?
No, AJ's done.
O line, can you
AJ
piece
gone.
something together? O line, can y'all have some pride about y'all pocket and y'all run game? Defense, y'all gonna rebound after being smacked and dragged like that? 7 and 8 cornerbacks. What we doing? What we doing?
Oh no. 7. Oh no, 7 needs to stay in special teams. Don't do that. Don't do that to us.
Sirianni, you just gonna watch it happen again and not do nothing again? I don't know. We will see. I don't have enough information to confidently say we not. I don't. I can't even lie to you, man.
Pumpkin.
Put me on the fence. I don't care. I do not care. I will sit there gladly. I'm not jumping out the window with this team.
Fence rider. I didn't know you was a fence rider, man. I had more. I can't.
Man, when sometimes you got to stay neutral when you don't have enough information to make a decision. That's how people wind up doing detrimental things, and I ain't doing that right now. I'm protecting myself and my mental and my sanctity. You know,
got it.
Just because he want to be optimistic, CP3 this year, we all don't got to be that.
You can be though. Why not? Why not get on that wagon at least? Pause.
I can't, man. I can't. I've been through too much with this Eagles team, and they're giving me a lot of trauma watching them lately. I'm seeing a lot of the same signs I've seen from them bad ingredients Eagles teams versus this team, and I can't ignore it, man. Okay. I just can't.
Okay.
But right now, man, what we not going to ignore is the look around the league at the playoff picture edition, man. The Eagles, man, we going right now, and I think we sit third in the NFC.
Yeah.
Third in the NFC.
The Bears right now. The Bears are top, right?
The Bears, after they beat us, I believe they did take the top position in the NFC playoff picture, man. Let me go ahead and pull it up. I believe the Bears are sitting at 9-4. I believe the Rams 9-3. Yeah, I believe the Rams is actually the second team.
9-3.
9-3. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull it up by conference right now. We might as well get into just the whole playoff picture all together, man. All together, because we can't ignore nothing when it comes to this no more, man. We in the thick of it. Every game matters. We playing a playoff team coming up right now, actually. Playing another playoff team. So let's get into it. National Football Conference right there. Playoff picture getting real, man.
Yeah.
And even with all the doom and gloom, look what position we sit in. Original CP3. And I think that's a little bit of optimism, right?
I mean, it is optimistic. Yeah.
One game out the top spot.
Right.
Now, let's say the Rams take the top spot and we wind up tying with them. We own that tiebreaker.
That's true. We definitely need the Bears. We need the Bears to lose. We need the Bears and the Rams to lose. We need the Bears to go on some kind of mini collapse, and we go on the street.
Honestly, we own the tiebreaker with the Bucks. So even if they was to gain that game on us, it wouldn't matter. Seattle, I don't know how they down here at 9-3. I don't know how that works.
Aren't they in the same
with the Rams? Oh, yeah.
I think that's why.
Yeah, so the Eagles, we got to win our division. We got Dallas 2.5 game behind us. I mean, that would have to turn into us losing 3 games and Dallas winning 3 more games than we win. So I don't see that happening. But keeping an eye, the Bears are in the tough division. They got to play the Packers and the Lions, who are both fighting for playoff spots. The Packers are just 1 game out. So they're in the same position the Rams and the Seahawks are in. So these teams are going to beat each other up. So you can expect these teams up here to lose a few times, talking about the Rams and the Packers, because they play each other. Right. So I don't know. The Eagles could wind up rebounding and getting the seed back, but that's the playoff picture that we're looking at in the NFC. Mm-hmm. And looking at it, there's not really a dominant team. That's what's jumping out to me looking at this, man. Like, who the dominant team?
I mean, I feel like, honestly, the Rams is probably the scariest team of all these teams on here. They really are. But in regards to dominant, yeah, I mean, I feel like we can still beat the Rams. I feel like so, and if that's what you're asking, there's nobody that we should be afraid of. We're not the dominant team, obviously. The Bears, I think, are frauds. So whatever, man.
I'm not feeling the Bears, Stilo. I'm
right.
not at all. I seen it up close. I stared it in the eyes. It's not real. Even though they got us, the Rams. You're right. I feel like the Rams could have beat us any of those games we played. I know we got them 3 straight, but they was one of them teams where if anything went wrong, anything that went different, you know that Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter block at the beginning of the year saved us when they was about to kick the game-winning field goal. So like Dallas did the week before. So yeah, man, it's the Rams. You're right, the Rams. That's all I can say. The Buccaneers dangerous as well. Like if we got to go to Tampa Bay and we not looking right, I don't like that matchup. We survived the first one, but they just have a way of balling with us too. Everybody else is like whatever, for real. So that's it, man. We can take a peek really quickly at the AFC. Is they back? Are they back? Patriots back? They might. I don't know. 11-2. That's different.
Nah, man.
That's a great season so far, bro.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like the Broncos are probably the team. The Broncos are probably the team in that conference, man. The Broncos. Look at the Bills, man. The Bills are 8-4. Like this conference is crazy.
Yeah, we got some frauds up here too. You got the Jaguars. You got the Colts.
The Chargers are frauds. The Chargers are frauds. We're gonna prove that. We're gonna prove that Monday.
I think they'll be perennial 4 to 7 seed type of team the next couple of years. So you want to call that fraud? Yeah. So I mean, they okay over there. I think the AFC has the stronger teams overall. There's some surprises over there in the AFC though. So keep your eye on them. We'll see what happens. Kansas City all the way down here, by the way, in case y'all was wondering. 6-6. Oh man!
But hey, man, they could if things fall their way, they could still possibly. I mean, they need a lot of people to lose, but it's still close enough that they could still sneak in if people go on a losing streak. But they're definitely way. That's crazy. Kansas City Chiefs
at the bottom. And in case y'all didn't know what the show was, this is the No Box Sports Podcast, Season 3, Episode number 12. I'm one of your hosts, Uncle Dodd,
and I'm the original CP3.
The original CP3, and you better not ever forget it, man. Let's go ahead and get into these 76ers, man. As you see right there, the next game coming up for the 76ers is versus the Los Angeles Lakers tomorrow. LeBron and the off-brighters. I don't know if he's gonna play. Yo, that was funny, man. You seen the injury report with LeBron. He just having old ailments on the injury report now. But
he's 40 years old though, man. It's funny, but it's also like he's 40.
Yeah, he out here doing this thing. But let's not even get into the LeBron thing. Let's get into our top player, Mad Maxie in the Philadelphia 76ers. We are 13-9, and we won last night versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Embiid didn't play, but the Sixers settling in, man. We're gonna keep an eye on them all season. Let's go ahead and see what they was doing last night. Paul George, 30 minutes, 20 points. Great showing. Mad Maxie, what Maxie get into yesterday? 12 points. Plus 16. That's what you need to go look at. The plus 16. It was a chill night for Maxie last night.
Real chill.
Grimes had 22. McCain had 8. A lot of people lost money on the money line on Maxie. I'm gonna tell you that much. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
They look good yesterday, man. Paul George play. He looked good alongside the fellas. What you think about the Sixers and how they settled in so far, 13-9? What's your thoughts when it comes to this?
I mean, I still question if Paul George if they just letting Paul George be displayed so they can trade him. I still question that. But I think what we were hoping from him in regards to playing with this unit, he has so far shown us. And this team is fun to watch.
They are.
Win or lose, they're fun to watch. Like this Maxey emergence as almost borderline superstar or at least a star.
Star for sure.
It's just been like really enjoyable to watch. VJ Edgecombe playing, like, you know, I heard somebody talking about trading him for the Giannis or whatever. I don't know if I want that, but
trading who?
Trading VJ, putting VJ and, you know, I think George in a package for Giannis. I don't know about that, but it's like I like watching this team play, man.
Giannis. I don't know. I'll think about that.
Giannis is 31.
I know, but Giannis still probably got 2-3 years of domination left if he get in the right situation.
Yeah, and
they
I guess
fun though, man. Anyway, they are fun.
I don't want to derail it, but it's just, I mean, that may be a topic for another day. But yeah, I like watching them, and Maxey is they got to improve this record. But Maxey is definitely an MVP candidate, man. They can get that record.
MVP candidate, man. Maxey, Mad Maxey. He is having a great, great season, man. I think he averaging well over 30. He averaging well over 30, man. Let's go ahead and see. Peek in on him. 31 and 31.6, darn near 32, 7 assists, shooting a high percentage, 46 from the field. This is a great season for Maxey, man. This is coming out party. And he's leading the 76ers team very strong right now. And I think PG can be a compliment to that. He looked really smooth yesterday out there. It looks natural, can get an ISO bucket, can move the ball, can make a play, take the load off Maxey. I like it, man.
Totally did right there. 12 points for Maxey. And you know, Paul 20. George just took it to slack. 20, you know what I mean? Like that's what we expected from him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's what happened yesterday when it came to the 76ers. Embiid didn't play yesterday. Embiid, you know, slow to get back. It's going to be a topic we talk about all season long, and we've had our opinions about Embiid. But how do you think Embiid is gelling with the 76ers team when he does play?
I feel like I noticed. I think I talked to you before. I noticed that his defense. He's not the same defender he used to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Offensively, I'm seeing what you said last time we talked about him in regards to he needs to really demote himself. That's not the word, but you know, look to Maxey.
Pass the reins to Maxey. Some of them shots you would take in your head, just give them to your guy, give them to your role player, give them to your star players. Yeah.
And they're forcing it, like you said. They're still trying to force him to be the guy he used to be, and he's no longer the guy he used to be.
He's not, man. And we've seen Joel literally be untouchable at his peak. It was nothing anybody can do with him when he was at his peak, and he was doing it night after night. The most skilled big man we ever seen, ridiculous numbers. He had people in torture chambers. Look at the highlights.
Yeah.
But this Embiid now, I think he's mentally trying to deal with the fact that he's not that no more.
Yeah.
But when he gets on the court, the offense still, for large parts of the game, plays through him like he's that. So something has to be figured out there. I don't know if it's a Nick Nurse thing or a Joel mentally shifting thing. But I think
it's that latter.
People think that, you know, we need to move Joel. People think we need to kind of do something with him. And I don't think we should. I think we should let him get in shape. He did miss 9 games before he played the last 2. He's not in shape. We just need to figure out what type of Joel we can get. If we can get a 20-point Joel, a 17, 18-point Joel, a 6-7 rebound Joel that really understands who he is to this team and his pecking order, I'll take that. I'd rather keep him on the team and possibly get a run at a serious contention than move him now. Just throw him away for scraps. I think that'd be disrespectful to how he carried it.
Can we make the playoffs without him?
I believe we can. Yes.
So I feel like what I said before is that we just need him for the playoffs. When I think you said before, probably when the ball slows down playoff wise, right? Mm-hmm. That's when we need him. Right now, if we don't have to play him as much, and like you said, get him healthy, I'm with you. Like, let's just try to limit. Like, we just need to try to get to the playoffs and see with him this year, keeping him on the team, see what we can do with him, George, and Maxey for this year. After this year, make all kind of changes, all kind of trades.
Facts, man. I agree, man. I agree. And I think Embiid wants to badly be out there. We do have a clip that we could play, but it was basically him just kind of speaking to the reality that he wants to be out there every night. And, you know, he's dealing with this and he's frustrated just like y'all. And Maxey's doing a great job. So salute to Tyrese Maxey. The 76ers play tomorrow, Sunday. There's no Eagles Sunday. We play Monday. But we do have the Los Angeles Lakers coming to town. Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves. We'll see what LeBron James does. But yes, the Los Angeles Lakers coming to town. Y'all make sure y'all tune in just like y'all tuning in to us on the No Box Sports Podcast, Season 3, Episode number 12. In case y'all didn't know, I'm one of your hosts, Uncle Dud.
And I'm the original CP3.
The original CP3, and you better not ever forget it, man. Yeah, so here we are, one of the favorite parts of the No Box Sports Podcast. This part that's way outside the box, man. We are reacting to social media clips, things that's going around here, and we had one interesting pop up. We got a question for you, man. B. Simone was recently slammed for choosing $1 trillion over 10 minutes with Jesus. 10 minutes. And people were outraged because I forget what her reasoning was. But, you know, she obviously didn't want to sit at the throne. She obviously didn't want to talk to the creator, like the person who can tell her everything. And for those people that are religious and different religions and not religious, whatever God you believe in, you can replace and ask yourself this question. If you're Muslim, you can say, would you spend 10 minutes with Allah? So we not kind of go there with the religious thing. This is just a hypothetical situation.
That's not the focus.
Whatever God you believe in, if you had the opportunity to have $1 trillion or 10 minutes with your God, what would you do, man? What would you do?
First of all, I believe in Jesus. And
he said, let him know he is saint.
I'm not going to hide that. But, wow. It's not really a question because it's talking about 10, but that's wild.
That's wild, bro.
That is wild. I mean, that's a lot of money. And
that's
I get that.
A lot of money.
But at the end of the day, you can't take it with you. And so you had that 1 trillion and then you pass tomorrow, then what? Then you're gonna have way more than 10 minutes with Jesus. Hopefully.
Maybe they say. So what you saying?
I'm saying I would do 10 minutes with Jesus, man. To ask questions and be like 10 minutes with Jesus. That's just my and I'm not even. I know it's gonna sound like just say I believe it. Like that sounds like some kind of religious talk, but for real, that is way more based on my belief. That's way more precious than $1 trillion. $1 trillion. It is.
You can't even say it either. Way more precious than what you. I think 10 minutes with God.
but that is that. I mean, that I don't know why she was slammed for it. Like that's her truth. Like that's the thing about people, man. People just want to slam people for anything, man. That's her truth.
My thing is this.
Is she a pastor? I gotta look. Who is B?
She's not a pastor. She's a social media personality. I think she, make her rounds on the podcast, had a couple businesses, might have been on Wild and Out. So she's been an entertainment mainstay, especially in the headlines, I say, over the last maybe 5 to 7 years. So, yeah, so we shouldn't be looking at her decision and making it more than what it is based on her decision. But when I think about how much 10 minutes is, that's not a lot of time. And what we saying, you get 10 minutes with God, then you got to come back to earth and live the rest of your life.
I mean, first of all, we didn't say you got to leave earth, whatever. We're just saying 10 minutes.
Like he just going to pull up and you cook. You shouldn't be cooking for God, first of all.
Right.
God, you can snap your finger and put whatever meal you want on the table. I'm not cooking for you. Like, just use your power. I only got 10 minutes with you. I ain't got time to be trying to make no plates or do none of that. We got to get straight to it. But for me, man, I figure like this, whatever religion you believe in, if you're a Christian and you feel like you being a good Christian, you feel like you believe in with your heart and you live in it, then when you die, you're gonna get eternity with them. So what's the point of going to get 10 minutes when you're on your way to eternity anyway?
Negro, everybody ain't going to heaven. That's just a bad thing. If this might be your only, for some people, that might be your only chance to see Jesus.
And then why would you want to see God for 10 minutes when you can't be with him with eternity? If you going to hell, why you want to sit next to him for 10 minutes? That's like teasing yourself.
Hey man, you know that might
like just walking past a strip club with windows. Like why?
For some people, that might be what changes their life and gets them back on track or gets them on track. Because then at that point, you definitely know Jesus is real. You can't say, "Oh, I didn't know he's not." Faith is. I'm not gonna try to define what faith, but it's just like, my brain is slow. But yeah, that's worth more than $1 trillion, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I might ask for $1 billion in my 10 minutes.
God gonna be like, "Why you ain't take the money, fool?"
No.
First thing he gonna say, "You're stupid. You don't listen to me at all. If you knew anything about me, you would know 10 minutes ain't nothing. You believe with your heart I exist, so you won't be up here with me. You ain't take the $1 trillion. That was your blessing." You know what? He going to hell now. That's he not my saint.
I do need to hear her reasons for why she would take it. But I mean, honestly, you're making an excellent point. That is an excellent point.
I'm taking $1 trillion. I don't give a damn what you talk about. 10 minutes ain't that long time. No, I'm not. Give me $1 trillion. I can change. You said 10 minutes with God can change your life. 1 trillion can change your life too.
Like I said, that's an interesting. I could debate.
And God already know your heart anyway. He already knew what you was going to do before you was going to do it.
Okay, I hear you.
1 trillion or 10 minutes. 10 minutes is crazy. Because in this case, you're saying 10 minutes with Jesus. If you're a real Christian, you believe you're going to have way more than 10 minutes. So what's the purpose? What you going to ask him in 10 minutes? You don't even know what you're going to ask God.
I just told you I'm going to ask him.
What you going to ask him?
Can I get $1 billion?
And what else?
I don't have a list of questions. I don't.
See, more people don't got 10 minutes worth of questions for God. You're going to have 5 minutes of it just staring at him in awe.
I do find it interesting. If T.D. Jakes has said something like that, I could see him getting slammed. Some famous pastor, getting slammed for that. I can see Creflo Dollar did that. I can see that. But this lady ain't just like, why did she get slammed for it? Like, I don't know. But
I don't even get why a pastor would be slammed for it. If you want to logically think about it, I mean, 10 minutes. If you're a pastor, you obviously think you're going to heaven. You're doing the Lord's work on earth.
I guess.
Take that 1 trillion and open up churches.
It's not a good look.
Tied it.
It's not a good look. You said tied
it back to the community. That's crazy, man. That's an interesting topic, man.
That is, man. That's wild.
Y'all tap in with us, though. Out there, if you watching this, man, would you take $1 trillion or 10 minutes with God? What would you do? No matter the God you believe in, don't be butthurt because you see Jesus up there. If you a Muslim, Allah, whatever they call him. If you Buddha, I don't know what they call him. What they call him in Buddhism?
I don't know, man.
Buddhist, whatever it is. $1 trillion.
It was Buddha. I don't know.
It might have been Buddha. I know a couple Buddhists in Philly though. $1 trillion or 10 minutes with God. What y'all doing, man? Let us know in the comments. Type it. Give us your reasoning. Don't just say 1 trillion or God. Let us know why. This is an interesting topic, man. But y'all know we do everything when it comes down to the No Box Sports Podcast because we don't believe in boxes. But y'all gotta know. I know y'all been chilling. I know y'all appreciate it. I appreciate y'all coming to dwell. But this has been the No Box Sports Podcast, episode number 12. And in case you didn't know, this is brought to you by No Box Entertainment. And I'm one of your hosts, Uncle Doug.
And I'm the original CP3.
That's the original CP3, and you better not ever forget it. And we gonna never forget y'all, man. And we can't wait to come back and watch these Eagles hopefully rebound versus these Chargers.
There's no hopefully. It's happening. Go ahead.
It's happening.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep moving.
It actually has to happen. You know
Optimistic.
what? Optimistic original CP3. Yeah, man. It's No Box Sports Podcast episode number 12. And before we get out of here, I almost forgot. We got to let the people know what we're doing on Monday night. We got to let the people know what we feeling, man. Eagles versus Chargers, man. Eagles versus Chargers. This is a crucial game, to say the least. We on Monday Night Football, the last game of the weekend, so y'all got to watch all this football before we get there. But let's go ahead and get into it real quick before we get out of there. Philadelphia Eagles at the Los Angeles Chargers. We are going to LA. Time will be off, man. We already talked about all the things that need to be done. First of all, I need you to answer, is this a must-win game for the Eagles? And then let us know it is. Must-win.
Yes.
And I'm going to go ahead and say yes as well, because I already told y'all this is going to tell me whether we're going back to 2023 or staying in the present. This is a must-win. So that's out the way. That's out the way. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Who going to win this Monday night? Who going to be victorious? Who going to be 9-4? Who going to be 8-5?
Eagles going to be 9-4. It's a win. It's a tight win, but it's a win.
Tight win over there in Los Angeles. Eagles get it done. And I'm going to go ahead and piggyback off that and say we're going to win as well. Philadelphia Eagles go down to Los Angeles. Hopefully this one of them good Jalen Hurts games. He put up every 6-7 games. I'm feeling like he due for one. So hopefully we go ahead and get it done. I think it will be a battle, West Coast time. Solid football team that's not going to beat their self. We're going to have to play some solid football. So, yes, the Eagles do get it done and improve to 9-4. You hear me? And this is episode 3, episode 12, season 3 of the No Box Sports Podcast. And like we already told y'all, I'm your host, Uncle Dodd.
And I'm the original CP3.
The original CP3. Y'all better pull back up on we. Because we coming back to let y'all know we got the news for the rest of the week. This is the Philadelphia Sports Podcast where we talk Philly sports and much more. And we adore y'all. Until the next time, we'll holler at y'all, throw a little dial at y'all. Peace.